What's going on, guys? Samuel One World from Samuel Reviews here, and I just saw Invader Zim enter the Florpus. Is the film any good though? Let's find out. So Invader Zim Enter the Florpus is the long-awaited continuation of the very popular Nickelodeon show Invader Zim, where you have a lot of voice cast returning from the show and even some new people in here as well. And here we follow Zim, who discovers his almighty leader has never had any contention in coming to Earth, and he ends up losing confidence in himself for the first time in his life. And which the big brother Dib might have been waiting for, and basically sees Zim trying to control the Earth like he always wanted, and Dib trying to stop him. So again, I was very excited for this, honestly. Like again, like a lot of people, I watched Amazing growing up, and despite how weird the show is, honestly, the show is definitely very weird, odd, and kind of at times. But honestly, it's one of the things that really adds to the show's charm. It's definitely a very weird show, but the weirdness is actually what makes Invader Zim such a compelling and awesome show to watch. And while I wasn't consistently watching it like a lot of Nickelodeon Disney Channel Nickelodeon shows, it was still a show I always knew was one of my favorites. So when I found that they were making a movie adaptation and movie continuation of the show, you best believe I got excited for it. And after watching it, I am happy to say that it does not disappoint. Invader Zim Enter the Florpus was everything I was hoping it would be, and I mean that in the best possible way. And now, the big overarching positive I have pretty much with this movie, and this can be said for a lot of my other positives with this movie, is that it basically has a lot of the same elements and same stuff that Invader Zim is known for. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. In fact, it's definitely an amazing thing. It has a lot of the same stuff that you could expect from Invader Zim. Like, if you loved the show growing up, it has a lot of the same stuff you expect. Like, I don't know if you love this if you never watched the show, but if you definitely watched the show like I did, you are going to love what it did, as it has the same great animation is known for, some of the zany and crazy humor that's so laugh out loud hilarious, the weirdness, the interesting characters, and the outlets, just basically everything that made Invader Zim such a fun and compelling show. But again, the characters are back, and they're the same interesting, lovable, and dynamic characters that you all know and love. The voice acting from the people that are returning from the original show and people that are new here all give great performances, all really do the best job they can, and they deliver such great voice works and really build into these characters. I mentioned the story all around is actually very engaging. I was very invested in everything that was going on, especially this, I think, involving the Florpus thing that I'm not going to spoil, obviously, if you haven't seen it, but it's definitely an interesting concept. I think it's realized very well here. The interactions between all the characters has great as well, like, especially with Dib and Zim. Like, I love the interactions these two had in the original show, and the interactions are still great here, whether it's on the comedic level or on the dramatic level. It really works. The overall story was interesting, and especially involving Zim as a character and what he's going through here. It's actually pretty engaging. And also, Gur is still as adorable and awesome as the character's always been. Oh my god, I love Gur so much. But the movie is also, like I said, it's very consistently hilarious. There were definitely many moments I was laughing my ass off, mainly from the interactions with all the characters. And the movie manages to actually hit some good emotions here, especially towards the third act. And especially this one scene involving Dib and his dad, which I'm not going to spoil. But it's definitely one that didn't expect to hit me as much as I did, but it somehow did. Not mention the final battle in general was freaking awesome, and It's so Invader Zim and its absolute best, outlandish, weird, but in all the best ways. And I loved how this movie ended as well. It could not end it more perfectly. If I have to name any issues with this movie, I would say it does drag a little bit at some point. It does. The pacing could have been handled a bit better in a couple areas. Honestly, that's really it though. Overall, Invader Zim Enter the Florpus was everything as great, fun, and awesome as I was expecting to be, especially as someone who's a big fan of the show. It was everything I was wanting it to be. I don't know why it took this long for Invader Zim to come back, but I'm happy we got the adaptation we got in. And I don't know if we're gonna get like another continuation or another like season of the show, but either way, if we do, I am on board 100%. It has a lot of the same elements that made Invader Zim so amazing, so awesome. I loved every single minute of this show. Again, the pacing could have been 10 a little bit better, but all in all, this movie was great, and I definitely highly recommend it. So that being said, I am going to give Invader Zim Enter the Florpus a 97 of 100. That is a solid A. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Invader Zim Enter the Florpus. If you did manage to see this movie on Netflix, please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Do you love this movie? Do you think it's the best continuation ever on the show, or were you disappointed by it? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all of my social media sites. All links are down below. I am Samuel World from Samuel World Reviews. I will see you next time, and as always, stay cooler about it. Peace.